Hey, what's up, guys? It's Randall from OddsJam back with you today to do some plus EV betting. Going to take advantage of some of the promos that are out there on the sports books as well. So we're just going to jump right in. Be sure to check out the description below. Take advantage of the sign-up bonuses if you have not done so already in your state for all of the sports books that you have available to you. So go ahead and get started. Shortly after this video at, let's see here, 12:20 Eastern, I'm going to go live and do my anytime touchdown score for this weekend in the divisional round of the playoffs. So come back for that if that is something you are interested in. For now, we will go ahead and place some plus EV bets and see if we can find some value out there today. Tons of games, plenty of opportunities. Let's go ahead and grade our bet from yesterday that we placed, Manhattan Siena under 135. That ended up being a loser, so we will save that. You can see we did beat the closing line. Again, we're beating the closing line 82% of the time. We're down $42 in profit, betting much smaller amounts than what I typically would, but just showing you that, like I said, you can be profitable. This has definitely been a down week. However, we will continue to bet. Again, the more of these positive EV plays that you can bet, the better. Betting one on here on the stream usually does not do me any good, or a couple. So get as many of those in as you can. I try to give you guys some bets that are in other states that I can't bet since I'm here in Illinois. So let's go ahead and take a look. We can see here, looks like San Diego State, Boise State, -4. It is a plus EV play, 19-cent difference in the market with. Going to hop over to ESPN, check this game out, just kind of see what ESPN has to say. ESPN likes San Diego State to win this game by 6. We can do a little bit more looking into this. We can see, let me change my state here so that I can view all of these sports books. You can see San Diego State -4 plus 100 on DraftKings, -110, -113, -124 on Pinnacle, -113 everywhere else. Um, it's 4.5 just about everywhere. So do like that play. We'll see if we can get that one in, if it's moved. San Diego State -4 plus 100. So do like that bet. We'll throw 25. I logged in. Throw 25 on that one. Hopefully it's still there. Wait on this to log in. All right, still there. All right, so we will go ahead and place that. 25 San Diego State -4 plus 100. We'll hop back over here to the plus EV page. See if we can find that one. We're going to go ahead and add that to our bet tracker. I'm going to change this to DraftKings 25, and we are getting 6% of expected value on this play. So we've already got one in. That's good. We will continue going here. We've got 12% expected value on this total here in Georgia State, Coastal Carolina. Should have done this prior to starting. I've shown this before on the live stream. I use these ratings that Kenny White provides. It's a good kind of guide to be able to see what some of these games are. If you choose to look more in depth, Kenny's a former odds maker out in Vegas. He sets lines, or he used to set lines on all of these games at the sports book. So I do like to look at these from time to time. This is a smaller market game. We do have a ton of expected value here. So I definitely want to take a look at this game and just see what he has for a total. Again, not the Bible here, but it is a good guide. So Kenny makes this total 145. We can see he's got these players here that are in and out. He tells you what they are worth to the line. Very, very high quality information here. So it looks like, I mean, he's got this 145, it's 140 and a half. So if we just look here, we can see there is some expected value on this over 140 and a half, 7.5% versus the 12%. He does make it 145. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to take over 144 at plus 138 just to avoid potentially getting hooked here. 1% less of expected value, but I do not want to lose by the hook. So we will find Barstool here, maybe. I'm a big fan of Barstool interface. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. See what time this game starts? 1 o'clock. Barstool can't put them all on one page for us. Why would they do that? That would make sense. All right, let's see here. And we may have already missed this one. 144 plus 117. Yeah, I think we're way off. Yeah, we've already we've already missed that one. So, yep, that one's already updated. Late to the party there. It's gone. Oral Roberts, North Dakota State. Looks like we've got some value there, over under 160. Again, just take a look here on these totals. Just kind of see what he has. So he's got it 154. It looks like the plus EV side is on the over. So again, 25-cent difference in the market width. If you wanted to bet that, you could. There is positive expected value. And looking at his ratings, he does have it going under. So a lot of people, ask with the plus EV, like, I thought I could just go down and bet every play. And, it's not, this plus EV page is not the Bible. I mean, it's okay to look into some of these games like we did earlier, see what other books have, like on the San Diego State game, Boise State. Take a look, do a little bit of research. Not saying that you have to hop on ESPN for every game, or not even saying that you have to have these power ratings, but um, I do like to do a little bit of extra when I'm placing these. I mean, you can see here, Kenny says San Diego State minus 6.5. So really, really like that one. Getting that at 4. All of the other books are at 4.5. Kenny has it 6.5. So continue scrolling here. We'll take a look, see if we can find any more positive expected value. Holy Cross Bucknell over under 146. Take a look at that. He makes it 139. Like that play. Let's go ahead and check that one out. We've got a 27-cent difference in the market width, so it is a little bit higher than what I normally would play. But you can see every other book under 145.5, under 144.5 at DraftKings. I mean, we're getting a full point and a half. Kenny likes it. I like it. The Plus EV page likes it. Let's lock it in. This game at 1 p.m. Go back to Barstool. Under 146 minus 112. Is that correct? Edit. What we want. We were late there. You can see. Spot on. Continuing to just look here, see if there's anything of value. South Carolina, Georgia, under 140.5 has some value. Search that as well. Oh, he actually makes that one 149. So 9 points higher. He likes that to go over. So I'm going to pass on that one. 26 cents difference here on the market with Towson, UNC Wilmington. We took a look at Fordham and Davidson. We'll take another look at that. Davidson, let's see, 139.5. So he has that at 139.5 plus EV 140. So I mean, you can see pretty well spot on there. I think we looked at that Oral Roberts game. Take a look and see what he had on that one. 154, and it looks like that value is 156.5 over at Barstool on the over. VCU and St. Joe's under 135.5, so we can check out that game. All right. She's got that 132, so he has that one going under. We're getting 135.5. Let's see if we can lock that one in. Under 135.5 minus 110. Like that. We'll throw that in there. We're getting 3.6% expected value here. So we will go ahead and add that one to our bet tracker as well. So we'll save that. We put 25 on it. I'm going to hop back up here, refresh the page, see if there's anything new that pops up. Looks like San Diego State's still a play. James Madison and Charleston over 159.5 has some value. Again, we can check that. You can get this on his website. It's $19 a month. Not pushing you in any way to do that. This is not a sales pitch. This is just something that I do like to use from time to time when I'm looking on the plus EV page. So he makes it 157. So 159.5. So I mean, you can see a lot of these lines that he has are pretty well in line with what the sports books have. LSU +4 against Tennessee. We can check that game on ESPN as well. So ESPN's pretty well spot on. He makes it a 3-point game, so pretty well spot on there. We can check the market width on that, 23 cents. So it is in range. We can take a look and see kind of what the other books have. So it looks like, yeah, Barstool's +4 plus 132. Pinnacle's only giving you +114. So it looks like, I mean, the line for most of the place or most places is -5.5. So if that's one you want to take, you could. I'm going to, let's see here. I do like to play these totals. Eastern Kentucky, North Florida. We'll take a look at that. He makes it 142.5, and it's 148.5. So again, not required to have to place bets, just another tool. You can use this plus EV page in a variety of ways. You can go through, you can look at games and see what the other books have, or you can add different layers to it like I have. You can see Auburn here -3.5, 18-cent difference. minus 105 on Caesars. I do not have the ability to bet that. But that seems to be a pretty decent bet. I know that line was 4 earlier whenever I was looking across the board. It looks like here UMass Lowell against New Hampshire. There's some value on UMass Lowell. So ESPN does not agree, but we'll see. Kenny has a 3-point game. Looks like somebody is out for UMass Lowell, worth about 3 points to the line, according to his ratings. So do like to see that, checking injuries and all of that. Here is one, Rangers Coyotes under 5.5. This is a direct arb to Bet Online. It's a plus EV play. Bet Online is a fairly sharp book. It's available on our Platinum plan. If that's something that you're interested in, you can reach out to me. I'm going to go ahead and place this bet under 5.5 on this hockey game. Let's see here. Like that it's a direct arb and love that it is a plus EV play. So under 146. Yeah, let's move big time. We were on that earlier. Under 5.5. Minus 117. Just double check. Okay, so it's moved a little bit. Still a plus EV play. Not as high of a percentage. So we'll lock that in. We'll throw. It is still a very small arb to Bet Online. We'll throw less. We'll throw a little less on that. We'll throw 15 on that one. Wait on this to verify my location. Hopefully soon. Location verified, so under 5.5. Throw 15 on that one. We'll hop back over here. We will add it to our bet tracker. I'm going to change those odds. We had minus 117. We threw 15 on that. Let's see here. So let's go back up, refresh. Quite a few plays this morning. Like to be on here in the mornings, checking these out. Here's one under 5 plus 165. So we just missed that. If you did not bet that, I'd bet this on DraftKings before betting the one that I just placed. Should have probably checked that one out. High Point Hampton over 127. Let's see what he has there. He's got it 118. So does not agree with that one. Does look like there is a play on the over, 28-cent difference here in the market width. So it is a little bit out of range. Grambling State, Mississippi Valley State under 148.5. Two terrible teams. He makes it 156. All right, let's go ahead and let's hop over here to New Jersey. I know some of you tune in areas that you have more books than I do, so I'll continue to check totals and stuff on some of these games for you. We'll just see if there's anything new. Looks like under 132, Northern Arizona, Montana. We'll just take a look there. So he makes it 137.5. So he has that one. Actually, that one disagrees. I was thinking it was a little different line. These smaller market games, I like to just do a little bit more research. Probably not as highly bet as some of these others. So like to dig into those a little bit more since I have those resources available to me. Pacific and San Diego. Pacific on the money line plus 110 at the score. So he's got basically, I mean, it looks like pretty well a toss up there. Slide edge to San Diego. Slide edge to San Diego as well on ESPN. Continuing to look here, Pacers plus 14.5. Looks to be a plus EV play, 23-cent difference here in the market with 4.8% expected value. So that might have some value there, plus 14.5. Pennsylvania Yale Penn plus 1.5. So we can just check that one. So yeah, that's pretty well a toss up there on ESPN. Pretty well a toss up there, -1. So take a little bit bigger or a little deeper look here, we can see plus 1.5, plus where are we at? There we go. Plus 1.5, minus 110. So minus 120 on DraftKings, minus 125 Fox Bet, minus 133 Pinnacle. So yeah, this pin plus 1.5 BetMGM Borgata, if you can get that, do like that play quite a bit. Let's see here. I want to wrap this up here in about the next 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn player props on, and then we'll take a look, see if there's anything. Jamar Chase over 6.5 receptions, 11.5% expected value. The over is plus 140. I do kind of like that a little bit. I think that the Bengals will be playing from behind in this game, going to have to probably throw the ball. Rodgers over 2.5 touchdowns, plus 160 on Barstool. You can take a look at that. I do think Aaron Jones has a big game tonight. I actually think the Packers should blow them out. You can see, though, this is definitely the outlier. Plus 140 on Caesars, plus 145 on DraftKings, plus 128 over at Pinnacle, plus 140 on PointsBet. Pretty wide market, I believe, on that one. Yeah, this is almost a 50-cent difference here in the market width. So a little higher than what I would like to see for a player prop. So probably would avoid that one personally. Could be one you bet if you're into player props and you think that Rodgers has a big game. Adams under 7.5 receptions, plus 130. You can see we've got some live odds popping up here. Those can be purchased for $9 a day. It looks like Northeastern plus 160 is currently a plus EV play. I like to bet these kind of once the game's been going for a little bit, let the books adjust, get those lines set, and then maybe you can find a little bit more value in that. Boston Lehigh over under 138.5. We can check into that one and see if there's anything. 129. So not much there on those ratings. Continue. We'll refresh this one more time. I want to take a look at these NFL games and then these promos that are being offered. It looks like the total that Oral Roberts, North Dakota State, definitely trending towards the over. 157.5 seems to be actually what is it? I guess it's 158 seems to be the line. That over at Pinnacle, minus 110 on the over, minus 133. No, I'm sorry, plus 108 on the over, plus 150 at Barstool. Yeah, Barstool, Sugar House, Twin Spires, and Unibet, all the same provider. So let's go ahead. I want to hop over here to FanDuel and place these bets for a same game parlay. We'll put one together here real quick. It's a $10 risk-free same game parlay. It's got to be 3 legs or more, I believe. Yeah, 3 legs or more plus 400 odds or greater. So we'll opt in and go to bet now. I do think, just personally, I do like the Packers in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one to build my same game parlay. I'm going to hop over here to the odds page. I'm going to go to the Packers game. We'll open it up. We will see if we can find any plus EV plays with player props and that sort of thing. See if we can build our parlay to get above 4-1 with 3 legs or more. This is a complete lottery ticket. So, you can add whatever you want to this to make it, longer odds. That's totally up to you. You can see here, Bookmaker has the Packers minus 240. Pinnacle has a minus 229. So We're getting a little bit of value here on FanDuel at minus 225. So we'll go ahead and we'll add that as a leg. Let's see here. Taking a look at rushing yards. Let's just kind of see Aaron Jones over under 50.5. So it looks like, yeah, 50.5 on FanDuel is minus 110. It looks like Pinnacle has him at 52.5. It is juiced to the under. So maybe we stay away from that. I do think Aaron Jones scores a touchdown. So I am going to throw him in on that as well. Take a look here. Player not tackles. I don't want tackles. Player receiving yards. That's what I'm looking for. So take a look here. Pinnacle minus 117 on Aaron Jones over 25.5. We can get minus 110 at FanDuel. Do like that. So I think Aaron Jones, I think he does have a big game. So let's go to receiving props. See if we can find Jones over 25.5. We'll add that. We're at plus 357. We have our 3 legs. So now we just need to find one more. Let's see here. Rushing attempts over 12.5, minus 114 on FanDuel, minus 130, minus 136 at these other books. Let's just go with an all Aaron Jones parlay here. Why not? Over 12.5. Oh, not going to let us do that. Okay. Take that off. Not going to let us combine that. We'll see if we can find another one. Not rushing touchdowns. Passing attempts. Rodgers under 34.5, plus 112 on FanDuel. Let's see what Jimmy G has. Looks like we don't have anything, or no, we do have some here. Over 30.5 on Pinnacles, minus 124. It's 31.5 on FanDuel, so not a big fan of that. Let's see if we can find player total receptions. Take a look at that. Aaron Jones over 3.5 receptions. We can't bet that one though. Devontae Adams, 7.5. Looks like there is some value on FanDuel for the under in comparison to Pinnacle and the other books. So let's just go ahead and do that. Devontae Adams under 7.5 receptions, plus 130. Not going to let us do that one as well. Not sure why. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and running out of time. Let's see. Will it let us do? Let's see if we can combine this. All right. Yes, it will. All right. Let's do this. We can combine this. So we got Packers money line. Let's go with, let's see what it takes to get us. Actually, you know what? I said Packers minus 9.5 on my show yesterday. I'm going to stick to it. So Green Bay money line, Jones anytime touchdown, Jones over 25.5 receiving yards, Green Bay minus 9.5. I'm not sure if that last leg there makes sense, but as I said, running out of time, just going to place that bet for the $10. We've opted in. If it loses, we will get our money back. So we'll do that. That's pretty well it. Like I said, I've got to do my anytime touchdown score here in about 6 minutes. Again, if you have the platinum plan, you can look at all of these books. You can compare the odds. So, I mean, you can see here the Titans minus 195 on the money line. Bookmaker has it 206. Bet Online, another sharp book, 205. Pinnacle minus 198. So, I mean, minus 195 has a little bit of value in comparison to Pinnacle. You can see Superbook has minus 210. So Titans on the money line definitely has some value. And then, you can go in here, you can take a look at the point spread. You can see where these books have the spread. Minus 118 on Pinnacle, juiced. Looks like it's ready to move to 4. Bet Online has the Titans minus 4. Maybe they're getting ready to go back to 3.5 when you're looking at this. Trying to find Pinnacle here. Pinnacle has Titans minus 3.5, minus 116, minus 106 on minus 4. So Titans minus 3.5. Really do like that. Just kind of comparing the other books, do like that personally as well. So again, just the perks of using the odds page to compare odds with the other sharp books. So be sure, if you're interested in the Platinum plan, reach out to me. I'll throw this up here. You can email me, Randall at OddsJam.com, or you can DM me on Twitter at Randall K Bets. Before we go, Triple Diamond, Max Bomb, Bet What You Want to Win play. Yesterday gave out Canisius. They ended up winning. They did not cover. So 1-1 on those. Had Indiana the day before. Today we are going with Miami minus 2 against Florida State. So Miami minus 2. Triple Diamond, Max Bomb, Bet What You Want to Win. Again, this is somewhat of a joke. Do not bet your entire bankroll. I am on Miami. I do like Miami minus 2. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do another live stream tomorrow morning. I'm getting ready to hop over to do the live stream on the anytime touchdown score. So if that's something you're interested in, head on over there. We'll be doing that here in exactly 4 minutes. Thanks, guys.